All right. What's going on, peeps? DC with you, coming to you live. Want to make sure we give time for everybody to get in here because we just announced it. So, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great weekend. Always plenty things to do within the weekend, for sure. Make sure we got a couple things we're going to get set up in here real fast. We'll get going. We're going to talk about the watch list, talk about what we got. Keynotes, key levels we're going to talk about tonight. Also, all the new members, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you a part of the chat group. Glad to have you a part of the community. Be sure to watch all the video content that we have. If it's in, suggest you to set back, see how things work. I'm not a buy here, sell here type group. I am a alerting you when stocks are moving on our watch list, when I'm in it, profited. I teach how to set these watch lists up and etc. I got my watch list set up here. I got these stocks over here that that we're going to talk about tonight, and I keep them on a close watch. So, and I suggest that you do the same, okay? So, if you got any questions, make sure you can go ahead and ask them in the chat group, and I'll get to them. So as we're going along, we will get to them. So, I do have my phone right here, so I'll be able to see the chat. So, first stock we're going to talk about tonight is going to be OCGN. And we're going to make sure we got this little bit of volume down in here. Let's see. Is it media source? It's media source 1, media source 2. That might have been media source 2. There we go. Just a hair down. Alright, there we go. Good deal. Alright, so right here in this chart here, as you can see. Now, I want you guys to pay attention because right here is where I'm going to be talking about volume. Okay? Volume is right here. Also, volume right here in this chart as well. So, we had a nice volume spot coming here on OCGN. And imagine there's some news out. Let's get the news up. So yes, we had some news. Announces a $23 million direct offering on a stock price at a premium market. Let's see what that says. Yeah, so they got good news out. We got a volume spot coming here. This thing come up and hit a high of 881. Let me get my level up. Okay, so we're going to make us a level right here at 881. And we're going to pay attention to 520 here. And now, what is the key level right here on OCGN? Because what we're going to talk about is identifying levels. You guys already know this. It come up and hit a high of 783. Come back down, bounced off the 20. Okay, went up, broke past 774. Went up, made a new high of 872, and it come back, and what was a resistance went up, made a new high, come back and tested, and now is a support. Okay, so you see that level that's right there. So 778, 750 area is going to be keynote, and also you can pay attention that for one, this is my 9, this is my 20, and this is my 50. Okay, and I use TD Ameritrade as my charting software. You guys know that. So right here, like I said, this 760, 750 area is definitely going to be a keynote to pay attention to. I'll also come in here and put a level right here at 656. Now, the thing about this is at market open, we can probably, it could spike up or we can generally sell off and come down, and it's good to pay attention to these. You can trade this early in the morning. If you're on Central Time, you can do it at 3 a.m. So, that's the importance of using Webull. That's why we use Webull. If you haven't used Webull already, You need to go ahead and check out the links in the descriptions and on Facebook, and you can get free stocks and etc. So make sure you do that. Yep. Okay, we're good. All right. So make sure. So this is gonna be key levels right here on OCGN. We had 45 million shares come in this stock here after hours. Right before market closed, we had 283 million shares coming in this stock on OCGN. And look, this thing broke a level at 375, that previous high right there. And the other day it had around 267 million shares coming in. So there's a lot of volume in OCGN. I mean, I remember trading this stock way back in the day. I mean, I remember trading it when it's down here in pennies. So, you know, back down here in penny times, right here when it hit the spikes up down here back in the day, you know. So OCGN, you guys keep that on the watch. Like I said, some key levels: $5, around $5, $5.20, $6.67. That 770 right here. Like I said, this is going to be a key level because it bounced off of it, tested it, it broke it, come back, tested it, come back, made it support, went up, broke past this high. So let's just pay attention right here. What's going to happen right here at these levels? You guys know how to set up these charts. Next one is going to be LAIX. Okay. LAIX. It did make a high here Friday at 1173. There was a nice volume spot coming here. The day before that, on Thursday, we had around 4 million shares come in there. The next morning, early in the morning, pre-market, it broke that high right there at $5, went up, made a new high at 687. Just a tremendous profit gain early in the morning for you guys that's got jobs early in the morning and you want to get up to some early bread. You want to get up to some early, eggs, some early bacon. While you getting ready for work, you can get to this bread out here on the table. That's, like I said, that's the advantage of using Weeble. So look, it went up, made a high right here at 942, come back down, tested this level right here at 633. Market opened up, broke past that high at 953, went up there, made a high 1165. So come off, sold down. But what's beautiful is it held this level right here at 354 right here on the 4 hour. So we're going to pay attention to these levels right here. You definitely want to see if it's going to break the 622 area. See right here, guys, in the 2-day 5-minute, we got nice volume here after hours starting to come back in here. 705,000, so almost 1 million shares coming right back in here after hours. And here's the levels that we identified over here. Here's money all on the table right here. Here's key levels to pay attention to and see where people's got their orders, see where people's selling off at. So, you can see there was a lot of orders set off right up in here. And where did these highs come from? Let's see if we can find these highs. They didn't. I mean, it was just got pushed up tremendously. So, move on to the next one, BRQS. We've been trading BRQS. I mean, look at the chart right here on the 4-hour, 180-day. I mean, this thing is just beautiful right here. Key level at 186 right there. Just look at all these volume spikes. Pew, pew, pew. And a lot of them's after hours. Check out these spikes after hours. Look, spot. See where we got more at. Spot right there after hours. How many shares in there? 173. Anyway, so this is where we're setting it right here in BRQS. Nice volume accumulation coming in this stock. Right here after hours, we're setting around 829,000 shares. Just be careful right here in this one. I'm throwing this one out there. It moves. You can see the chart. Go in here, do your own due diligence, and set up on the chart. REI right here, been on a nice uptrend here. Coming from 43 cent. We're testing a 185 area here of a high, and we're going to come right here and identify 151 as a low. How many shares do we have in here after hours? We had 167,000 shares coming here after hours. And you can just see the nice volume accumulation coming into this stock. It's been on a nice uptrend here for sure. So we're going to keep this one on a watch. Maybe looking for continuation here. This is Ring Energy. REI. So this is REI. So let's go over. We have OCGN. LAIX. BRQS. REI. And the next one is going to be WPRT. Nice flag here, setting here after hours. Nice volume accumulation. It's, you know, got some news coming out in it. Let's see here. Will supply the engines for Amazon, told Reuters that is to order more than 700 trucks so far. An unknown source also told Reuters that the Cummins Report JV has ordered more than 1,000 engines in total. So you got WPRT that's supplying the engines for these trucks that Amazon's going for. So we're going to go ahead, you know, we're going to have that one on the watch. So make sure you guys have that one on the watch here. We're going to change this up real fast. Give me just a moment. Yes, sir. WPRT. All right, so we make sure we're going to have that one on the watch. WPRT. WPRT. Let me get that right. WPRT. All right. And then, we're doing a correction here on the edit. Okay. Okay. All right. So now let me get back on this. Okay. So right here we had a volume spot come in here at 1362. Nice volume spot. Let's see how many shares we had coming here. We had 8 million shares come in here. Some sold off at 1182 right here. Only 1 million shares come off. So that's going to be a key level. Also, we're going to say $10 is going to be a key level. Let's go back and see what the chart looks like in the past 180 days. Been on a nice uptrend there, starting from $1. I mean, yeah, man, this thing's looking pretty good here. Let's go back and look even further, and let's see what's going on in this stock here. Okay, so 882 is going to be a key level. 727 is going to be a key level. So we really need to pay attention in between 867 and 751 in between this stock. 887 is going to be a new high, and we can see that we're up here in 1362 here after hours. So we definitely broke and made some new highs here in this stock. So that is definitely great. Let's go back into a little bit further time frame. Let's go back to maybe 3 years. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we're definitely at all-time highs here in this stock. This is great news for this stock here. So definitely have that one on the watch list. Yeah. Let me go and make sure you guys got any questions here. Let's see. You guys in here? Make sure you can hear me. Yeah, I think everybody can hear me. So the next one's going to be CLNE. CLNE made a high of $15 here. $13 is where a lot of people bought in right here. See how many shares we had coming here. It broke this high, 1347. We had a lot of shares coming here. We had 2.6 million shares coming here. And then the next 4 hours, we had after hours, we had 675,000 shares coming here and made a high of 15. So we definitely going to keep this stock on the watch. We're going to go back and see what it looks like on the 180. So yeah, it's definitely been on a nice uptrend. Let's go and look for it. Let's see here. Let's go look back on the daily. We're going to go back, look about 5 years, and just see where if we made some highs is. So we definitely had some highs here at 15. So that's definitely, you know, a nice uptrend here on clean energy. That's going to be CLNE. Keep this one on the watch for you guys. Set your levels up. We got PPBT. Excuse me. Get it right. Paul, Bob, Tom. PPBT is the name of the stock. Let's go back, get our chart set up here for the 184 hours. So made that high 725 there after hours. Boom. And then right there at 578 is a key level right there. So, you know, got a key level. Right now we're setting at 629 here, or 630 after hours. Let's see, that's like around 633 after hours. 645 would be a good level to see it break through and come up above, because you can see we got orders that tested right there at 636. So that would be a little key note to pay attention to right there of key level. It did make a high of 725. So isn't a squeeze right here on the TTRM. I mean the TTM squeeze. For you guys that don't know, you can see what my indicators and what I use. You can see that all in the videos. The next one is going to be TANH. Okay, TANH. Spiked up around from $2 area here. Made a high of 246 here after hours. Right here setting at around 236 area here after hours. So make sure to keep that one on the watch. As you can see here, we got a nice gap fill. We're sitting right there at 247, maybe 251 area as well. Made a high here at 367 sometime back in 11/16/20. So keep that in mind there. Keep this stock and watch. It's definitely nice move here after hours. We had 1.3 million shares coming here after hours, so keep it on the watch as well. It's definitely sort of in a squeeze. The next one is going to be George Henry Victor Igloo. JHVI. You see right here, we had a nice volume spike come in here, 1.6 million shares. The next 4 hours, we had 128,000 shares after hours. It made a high of 1425 here. Definitely going to pay attention to these key levels right here at 1145. Let's back up and let's see what the chart looks like. Let's see here. Let's see. 180 day? Oh, this ain't got 180 day. This is a new stock that just come out. You know, this ain't got a lot of data out here, but we got a nice volume coming in on it. And so we're going to keep it on the watch here as well. And all right, cool deal. And we're going to go through and see. We have a few more we may post on here. Let's see. We had AAME. Let's see. AAME, we're going to also keep on the watch. Let me take a look at it. I'm going to tell you why. AAME here. So you can definitely see the real pump up here that we got on AAME. It was a nice stop that we traded here. Nice volume coming here. But we're going to keep it on watch here as well. Just keep it on the back burner. See if we get some more volume coming here. 594 is going to be a key level to break. 336 is a level to pay attention to maybe buy in, because we see we've had orders right here in this level. So let's pay attention to what goes on in this channel. You see how we got this channel right here. We got it coming back above the 50 moving average here. We had nice volume coming in here after hours. So definitely keep AAME still on the watch as well. And let's see. There was one more I think I wanted to mention real fast. That's right, it was TCAT. TKAT. TCAT. Had a nice volume spike here. No recent news out yet, so we're definitely going to keep this one on the watch here for sure. And it made a high of 415 here. Definitely pay attention to $2.99, $3 area. Sitting here in this channel, you can see that the 328 area, we made a high of 415 there. So that's a new high for this stock. Like I said, no news, but nice volume here. Get off there. $2.5. 11,000. So yeah, we're gonna keep this one on the watch. We had a little volume spike here before market close. Some sold off right here, but not too scary. We're going to keep that one on the watch as well. Let's see. And another one would be VISL. VISL, man, I was trading this stock when it had pennies. And it was amazing seeing this stock go up where it's at. Of course, you know, it had a couple splits and etc. But, you know, we about to hit 474 here. I mean, this is definitely a nice level to pay attention to. Right here, 339 is definitely a level to pay attention to. We made a high of 428 here, so that's beautiful here after hours. So 481, really want to see 481 get broke. Let's back up and see some more time on this start because, like I said, we've traded this stock. Let's go back about 3 years. Okay, so you can see, man, VISL was definitely a good stock to get in. It got beat up. You know, I definitely consider, you know, VISL something really to get into. It's really coming back as a bounce back. You know, 14, I would really look for a real cap off around $10, $14 area. This is previous highs, but this stock's really coming back. And I've traded it before. You know, this is one I've held for some while at times. And so, you know, I would definitely pay attention right here to 393 area. And also pay attention to the 350 area. This is some levels that I see that's definitely going to be important. Let's pull back up to the 184 hour. So you see, guys, right here we're sitting in this channel in between 350 to like 478. So that's really, I would pay attention to these levels and see what kind of reaction we're going to get. But again, guys, you know, these stocks can pop up early in the morning. If you're on Central Time, we open up at 3 a.m. in the morning. And so you'll get a spike up in between like 3 and 4:30. You'll see it slow up a little bit. Some stocks will consolidate. And then the next thing that you'll get is generally about 5:30 in the morning, you'll get another spike. And that's other people waking up and so forth. And so when you get that spike like that, you can trade that time as well. And then generally in between 5:30, 7:30, you can get spikes. You know, news and different things are coming out. Different sources are coming out. And different people are waking up. And, you know, at 7 o'clock, we got TD Ameritrade that opens up. So we can see volume spikes come in on volume spikes. And then, and so always pay attention that if a stock spikes up about 8 o'clock in the morning, you always got to know that these stocks are going to sell off at 8:30 because if they spike up, you're going to know that people are going to take their profits and sell off so you can buy the dip. So you got to know the psychological side of the markets. And, you know, a lot of guys are buying at the high and then the next thing you know to go down. But if you come in here and set your levels up and set your charts and do exactly what I'm saying, you'll begin to watch it. Now take your time. Watch, you know, get the, you know, set your stop lits up. Like I said, we got OCGN, LAIX, AAME, VISL, BRQS, REI, WPRT, CLNE, PPBT, TANH, TKAT, GHVI. And I'll make sure that I'll put these in the watch list, okay? As a matter of fact, let me do that now for the guys because I know that some of the guys is not going to be able to watch the video right now. So, you know, when I say nice volume here after hours, keep watch. Well, now you guys understand and know what I mean. Go in here and set your levels up. So let me do that real quick. You guys got any questions? Hey. Ha. Yeah. Nice. So I'm gonna put it over here in the broadcast. OCGN, LAIX, AAME, VISL, BRQS, REI, WPRT, and CLNE, PPBT. Yeah. Let's go. You know, and if I have a lot of time, I may take a look and see if any volume comes in GME. You know, I don't know. We'll see. GameStop's just going to be one that, you know, it's been making nice gap ups from 75 to, you know, 135. I remember looking at the charts, but, you know, you just got to make sure when you get in these stocks that you have your stop loss, cut your loss as quick. And when you mess up, you got to take that loss, man. You got to get out quick. Don't sit there and stare at it, you know. So there's the watch list out for you guys. And make sure to tell all your people what we got going on here. You get live alerts and you get video content like this. Now, you guys know that I run full-time business. I'm a appliance repair technician, and so, you know, I get up in the morning and I trade, and I make sure to let you guys know that, you know, when I'm trading, you see the things that I post up. And then, you know, generally from about 5:30 in the morning to max about 10 o'clock in the morning is generally when I try to trade and try to get my money and make my profits for the day, stick to my plan, you know, take the little sips of wine like I say do. You guys is trading with $2,000 to $5,000 accounts and more, and so, you know, make $300 to $600 trades, buy 100 to 300 shares. You know, you ain't got to go out here and buy 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 shares, not unless we're dealing with a penny stock, which, you know, we trade penny stocks. So, you know, if you can go get you 2,000 or 3,000 shares for $300 or $400, $300, $600. You know, and take a 20-cent, 30-cent gap up, then awesome. You know, make that $300 or $400, $600 trade. But it's all about staying consistent. If you can make $10 each trade, that's a win. If you can get in and take, and that's the thing, a lot of guys want to get in the charts, and they don't want to play the chart. They want to play the money. They want to get in here and make 1,000, make 100, make 200, 300, 400, make a couple thousand when the chart's only going to give you a couple hundred, or it's only going to give you $20 or $50, you know, whatever size position you in. So, you know, if you see where the charts is going to possibly give you a 30-cent gap up, then you know that if you buy 1,000 shares, that's going to be $300. Well, you can say, well, I want to double that position because I know that I can at least get 30%. But you can say, if it gives me 15, I'll be happy. If it gives me 10, I'll be happy. You got to be willing to know that when you get in and when you trade these stocks like this. Now, a lot of these stocks, they'll continue to get continuation. OCGN will continue to get wasted. AM, you know, these stocks will continue to get continuation, but it's a matter of the time frame that you're in that you got to take that profit and get in and get out. If you only got 15 minutes or if you only got 2 hours of trade, well, if within that time frame, if nothing was presented to you within your time frame, then don't trade. Don't trade for that day. There's a lot of times that if stuff don't present itself to me, I won't trade because I don't have the time. So consider the time. If you're going to enter the trade, at least have 15, 20 minutes to see where the stock's going to go when you enter that trade. And like I said, it's important to have your levels. It's important to have your levels. And know when you're going to get out and watch for the volume accumulation come in. All right, guys. This is David, DC with you. I'm finna jump off. I'll see you guys in the morning. Y'all have a good night. Holler at you later. And, you know, you guys feel free to leave a tip anytime you want. No obligations. Be sure to leave me some reviews on Facebook. I need your help with reviews. I need help letting people know what we got going on here because this is what makes it fun for me is helping more people. You guys know that we got more retail investors coming into the stock market like we never seen before. They said it was 20% of the volume last year was retail investors. And so they said that already this point this year that we've already over exceeded that 20% already this year. So that's amazing, guys, and that's what we're here about. We're here to help. This is DC. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.